I am running this air conditioner at full capacity. It's actually quite hot outside. Quite hot indeed. It's funny, I didn't expect it to get this hot this fast. But, whew, yikes. Alright, I think we're ready to get started here. I'll see you guys after the theme. Alrighty, are we ready to get this episode rolling? Looks like it. Looks like all our audio levels are in sync and everything is good. All I have to worry about is constant yawns and controller coming disconnected. You know, I looked into that. I have no earthly idea why the controller continuously disconnects, but it's causing a problem for my Mario playthrough, which we're like right at the end. We're on World 8. I figure one more stream should pretty much take care of Mario, but I don't know. Apple clock, huh? So I got curious. Trilobite. All we need is the, stop that. All we need is the Apatosaurus skull. That's it. And then we will have our fossil section of the museum 100% complete. Go ahead and throw that out. Aw. Well, we'll get the bells for it, so at least there's that.
Had to be up here. I swear to God, if this
Oh God,
motherfucker's not up
what?
here, I'm gonna kill myself.
What? No opera. Bad opera. You're not supposed to be playing things, we're streaming. Common dragonfly. Okay, we have that. Looking through the fish at first like an idiot. It's gonna be another one of those days where I'm drained. Because the hood rat that lives behind us woke me up before I was ready to get up with his tub thumping boom boom music. I really do hate that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's giving me PTSD. I can't listen to rap. I want to get away from all things that particular area. Ooh. Which it's become a real problem for me. If I'm watching streamers and they play some mumble rap or just some really hood rat thug garbage, I have to go to YouTube in a second tab and I'll open up like 10 hours of rain or thunderstorm. And thankfully, most streamers, their mic will be up loud enough to where I can hear them speak and enjoy their stream of what they're playing and still drown out their garbage racket. Ugh. Thankfully, I don't follow anyone who plays country music because that would be the exact same, just the opposite end of the spectrum. Same, it's still terrible. It's still awful. Cringy, non-music, and I won't have it. Hey, our little sapling's coming along nicely. If you'll also notice, directing you away from my complaining for a moment, we're back to the appropriate aspect ratio here. Because I played Animal Crossing for like 4 or 5 episodes, ended it because I wanted to play another Animal Crossing, ended up not being able to get the DS version to work as a Let's Play the way I wanted, and we came back to this version, and we've been making episodes since. And somewhere in the middle, in OBS, I used the same window capture for multiple consoles, and lost the aspect ratio that we were using for Animal Crossing, so I'm back to it being proper. Of course, I'm trying out this new background, which I believe has been ripped from Melee. It's like the lottery screen in Smash Bros. Melee, and grabbed that off of YouTube. So now that's our like live moving background. I like the grid pattern too, and the way that it kind of bows out is really nice. But I'm trying not to use anything. Is that another roach? Why are they just everywhere? Well, he got away. I don't get that. Like, they're in the trees and in your home if you don't play for a while. Now they're in the flowers, too. What? We have an infestation. Yeah, I try not to use... I try to use as much game stuff as I can in my material. That way, if somebody tries to come at me with copyright bullshit, I can say, you know what? No. Okay, let me see. Am I going to be able to... Yep. Nice. I just filled up my pockets. Thought I heard somebody at the door, guess not. No, don't do that. There's a dig spot here. When I streamed Animal Crossing yesterday, chat was broken. As a matter of fact, let me open the stream. 1 second. I'm gonna open the stream on my phone and make sure chat's working, because I feel really bad that, you know, I missed people yesterday. Cool. Okay, chat's back to proper working order. I don't know what happened to it. Well, looking to my man, I need to sell a few things. I'm gonna hang on to that. You can have all of that. Nah, I'm good. Alright, let's see what you have today. Whoa. Okay. Let me go down the list and choose the usual suspects here. So we still have no news as of May about the new Animal Crossing slated to release in 2019. And I'm starting to get a little worried. Of course, E3 is next month, so maybe we'll get some information then. Hopefully. Last night, I finally took the time to watch Detective Pikachu. That was an amazing movie. Somebody in my Pokemon group felt that it was a little short, and I think we're all just spoiled by these long 2-hour movies, these big Hollywood productions, because the standard runtime for a movie is 90 minutes. And I'm assuming Detective Pikachu is 90 minutes while I'm saying all this, because I actually would have to go and check. I believe it was standard film length, if I'm not mistaken. My only really gripe with the movie is that it could have used a proper Pokemon battle. Like, there were a few fights in there, but they were story-based, you know, and driven by what was happening. That I guess we all kind of missed out on getting a classic Pokemon battle. But, you know, that's a small gripe. It was still a very well-done movie. And how the Pokemon would look in real life is really a trip. People do forget that they aren't technically monsters. Hence the name Pocket Monster. But it's all good. Let's see, what is this? Kitty table. It's a kitty table. Well, the tub thumping has stopped. Maybe he's done, or maybe he finally got in trouble by the police. I don't know. You know what? My dumbass could have mailed these fossils while we were on this side of town. One paper short. You know what? Let's make this spot pretty. I was looking back, as I said earlier, over a lot of different episodes throughout my little stint here on YouTube/Twitch. I noticed a lot of terrible audio episodes, and it's funny because at the time, listening back to those episodes, the bass sounded really good to me. We sounded like we had professional quality. But after I've updated all my drivers, reinstalled a few things, and updated Windows, now my audio sounds good and clean and crisp. In general, a mic still, you could tell it's still kind of a cheaper mic, but it's still better than some I've heard on the internet. But listening back to the old episodes, I can tell that the audio quality, I was just pushing it in the wrong direction. It was so awful and terrible. And it might actually make old episodes of different series I've done unwatchable, which just kind of kills me inside and burns me up, because my only real hope for ever really getting anywhere with any of this is for people to go back and watch the old stuff that I've already done, you know? Which at this point, I don't know if that's ever going to happen. But I gotta keep pressing on. I gotta keep with what we started here. And, you know, I've had my ups and downs with it. And, you know, there have been moments to where I've been depressed that there's not really anyone watching. Then there have been moments where I'm like, it's fun to do anyway. But I think my biggest takeaway is that I started this, I'm having fun doing it, and we're just gonna ride it out to the end. You know, barring any unforeseen circumstances or incidents, we should... My original plan was to run this for about 4 years, and then I would evaluate whether I wanted to keep doing this or not. Hey, how's it going? I'm just rambling to myself. Trying to figure out where I should plant some of these saplings. I know, it's great, isn't it? I'm surprised that more people don't play Animal Crossing on Twitch. But then part of me's not surprised. Hey, what's up? I gotta fix that. It's hard for me to read names. Oh my... The way I have this set up, the text is really tiny. I'm very tired. I ended up waking up way earlier than I wanted to because somebody's been booming their music all day in the house behind us. There we go. So I feel a little bit, I kind of feel like a zombie. Yeah, there's definitely a lack of green here. You know what? How about more... I don't know, that's kinda okay coverage. I don't know if it'll survive, but we'll try planting a sapling here. Yeah, I'll have to go to bed a few hours earlier tonight and try to catch up on what I missed. It sucks when people don't have courtesy for others. I don't know, this feels... I mean, Animal Crossing is extremely picky about tree placement. Like, you need a certain amount of trees and flowers in each acre in order for the town to be considered decent and beautiful, and for the villagers to be happy. But I don't know what those ratios are right offhand. I'd have to look at it. A lot of the saplings I plant die, unfortunately. So sad. Thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a great day too. We're gonna see if Bay doesn't have any work for us. Nope. Well, he doesn't need anything done either. Well. You get some house flowers. While we're on this side of town, we will kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I didn't say that! I don't think she heard me. Hey, thanks for the follow. We'll do deposit first. Yeah, that was a very unfortunate thing for me to say, running up the Pelly. It felt like I mailed off more fossils yesterday than I got back today. I should have counted them. Alright, let's see. Then I need to go take inside and see if it matches. We'll sell that. I don't need that. Did I put it downstairs? I did. Oh. That looks kind of like a desk. Kinda. I guess we're going modern. We already have the modern table. Gotta do something about this hideous couch. I'll move you. Now that looks good beside it. I still don't want to get rid of the chest, though. Ooh, I know. We'll put it downstairs. Ooh, it'll look really good in front of the Rex, I think. Maybe? Yeah, it's not too big. I don't know. We'll leave it there for now. We'll see how it looks. We'll see if it grows on me in a day or two. It's an odd day where no one needs help. Alright. Wow, we did not get much. He really doesn't have much today that suits my fancy. So we're just gonna walk out. Well, if it isn't my favorite villager. She has nothing for us to do either. Alright, we gotta find somebody. I doubt we'll get any new fish today, though. I think we've kind of fished up most of everything that we can. Ooh, he bit right away. Here we go. I barely ever speak to you. Really? You too? Does no one have anything for us to do today? Alright, I guess they have nothing. That's okay, we'll go fishing for a while. Oh, this is going to be a tricky angle. Aw. Ah, crap. I got over anxious and pulled it in. Dang it. Hey, how's it going? Yesterday 2 people popped in. I can't remember if one of them was you or not. I noticed one of them was an Animal Crossing streamer too. For some reason chat wasn't working. It wasn't showing up. So I didn't see any messages until I'd ended the stream and then like looked at Twitch, and I don't know why it was broken. I was very upset. Yeah. I know these don't sell for much. But why not? It's a pretty good series, I give you that. It's one of my all-time favorites. I can always rely on Animal Crossing. Could not get Animal Crossing Wild World on the DS to run the way I wanted it to run for streaming. So I kind of abandoned that. The same goes for, like, I don't have Animal Crossing City Folk, the disc anymore. I got rid of that years ago. So all I can really do is run the Dolphin emulator, and since Nintendo insisted on motion controls, it becomes really hard to emulate that. I mean, my computer runs it fine, but the motion controls are hard to emulate. And the only 3DS game I've successfully emulated so far was Metroid Samus Returns. And even that had slowing, like, that had issues. But I've seen some people do Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp probably, ironically, is probably, I'd have to say it's the Animal Crossing I care the least for. It's not that it's bad, I just, I don't know. Mobile gaming doesn't really grab me. Like, the only thing I really play is, I play 2 mobile games, which kind of, I guess, makes me sound like a hypocrite, you know. I play Pokemon Go and Jurassic World Alive. Oh, that's going to be a tricky one to get. Yeah, I mean, it suffers the same problems Pokemon Go does, and that's like, it takes time, and, you know, you really have to go to a lot of places to capitalize. They're not as strict on the spoofing, though. Like you can go into your app store and get like one of the GPS fakers that has a controller attachment, and then you could just kind of sit home and spoof it. From best I can tell, according to the internet, Jurassic World Alive has a lot of issues with cheaters and hackers, like people who spoof, and like they'll spend a good 10 hours a day spoofing, and then when you go to do the multiplayer, the fights and everything, it's impossible because the game is kind of overrun with cheaters. But there's a lot of people in my town, in my local Pokemon group, who spoof, and while I'm not a big fan of that, you know, it makes up a larger number of people in my group, so what can you do? But yeah, it's a decent game. You kind of have to like dinosaurs, you kind of have to like the source material. Otherwise, it's not nearly quite as fleshed out as Pokemon Go is. At this rate, it's going to take a long time to pay Nook off. Oh, I can't see him. I'm gonna go sell these 2 or 3 things and we'll see if we can't find anything better down on the coast. Oh my god, somebody actually has a job for us. Glasses case? You never wear glasses. No one does. They wouldn't fit your head. No offense. And where's Egbert? Well. Did he wander off though? Yep. Alright, sometimes they get going pretty quick away from their house, sometimes they're just kinda hanging out near it. This looks like he wandered off pretty far. Ha! Do I have a regular ladybug already? Well, I'm looking at the list. I don't even see ladybug. Alright, we're gonna have to try... We're gonna have to check that the old-fashioned way, because apparently there's a difference between... Damn it. Apparently there's a difference between ladybug and spotted ladybug, I guess. Another one. Yeah, 7 spotted ladybug. Where the hell? There you are. So who'd you lend it to? Oh. I am surprised that I didn't have to run all over creation for this. Okay, we helped at least... I don't know why I whistled there. We helped at least one... I whistled again. Villager. Bum 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 ba-dum. We did it all for stationery! Now! I ought to hit you with this net. Whoops. Alright, while we're here in the neighborhood. Damn it. Can't find either one of the ladybugs on my freaking list, so I'm gonna try both. Yep. Oh my god, I'm falling asleep. Falling asleep listening to him. We helped one villager. You know, if you play every day, you kind of run out of things to do fast. So Animal Crossing might be better played every few days or once or twice a week, maybe, I don't know. But we've run out of things to do, I'm afraid. So, I will see you guys tomorrow.